morning from Chessington World of Adventures. A complete change to the busy times at the moment if you come here on a weekday. Now we're just trying to get out the sun, to be honest. The sun's come out and there is the new Croc Drop. Quite a lot has changed on the Croc Drop since we were last here. As you can see, the brickwork has come all the way up. Got some piping as well going around the outside of the top. Now that's expected to be the mist spray, potential water spray, which the park are going to be installing, which was on the design plans. And yeah, just a little bit of wood and a little bit of theming and things. And you can see the walls being done slightly here as well. There's quite a lot going on. Now I don't know whether we're going to be able to get an update from up there because Toon Blaster is expected to be walk on today, so I'm not overly sure whether the walkway will be open, but we will be having a look once the park fully opens, and once the queues open we'll have a look. But the idea of today's video is not just the Croc Drop, we're also going to check out any changes for Halloween that we can see. You've got the Forbidden Forest thing, can't remember the name, but we're going to check that out. I'm expecting that to be on the lawn, plus as well Creepy Caves, which is going to be back for 2020, which obviously we thought the whole event was going to be cancelled. It is now coming back. So we're going to give it a few minutes and we're going to wait for the park to open. We're going to see if we can get on some rides today. Yeah, it's a good time at Chessington. Short one today, just want to give you an update from the park as we head into the autumn period. And of course it's not closed season anymore, so with the park open much later in November, it's going to lead into December, so it's not really end of season, but it's certainly going to be end of the main season, heading into the autumn, and certainly the colder period, because at the moment for some reason it's still 25 degrees out. Now there you can see the Creepy Caves. It's very difficult to tell obviously, but we can see some work stuff outside the well, what was the old exit to the building. Obviously for the maze the exit was indeed here, but we can see there is something going on inside. Now we are expecting something new for this year actually, because I haven't just really looked on the website to actually find out what's going on. The award-winning scare attraction, brilliant. If you haven't been in Creepy Caves before, honestly it rivals some of the big parks mazes. 100% can be really intense run through, as long as you're not getting children kind of escorted from there for being too scared. Returned for 2020, Creepy Caves Resurgent is a brand new route into the dark caves with twisted next chapter of what belies beneath. So it's definitely a sequel, it's definitely a different experience to what we've had before. It's the scare attraction, which is designed to be frightening, so it's not recommended for those under the age of 10. So there it is. We just can't tell what's going on. Even work that's going on in there, obviously we won't see from the outside, we won't have a clue what's going on. So yeah, really looking forward to that. We are coming to Chessington World of Adventures. I managed to get Cody inside of that one last year, and I'm going to get back inside this year as well. However, this other new one, the Forgotten Forest, which was obviously Trick or Treat Woods, used to have a little storyline to it, used to kind of, you know, used to go a different route through the Trick or the Treat and potentially come across different people. I just see a little sleeping reindeer there actually. It seems to be setting up really well. Seems to be setting up. We're going to see if we can get as many views as we can from this. It is only going to be a walkthrough this year, so you won't have interaction. New for 2020, an enchanting adventure for your little pumpkins. So it is still aimed at the younger kids. Wander through the extraordinary woods of the Forgotten Forest this Halloween and discover quirky inhabitants hidden within the magical woods. This attraction is included in your admission price, so I think it's worth noting that Creepy Caves will be an additional charge where this one will be included. And obviously as well for Halloween, they're looking to bring back the live show. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do that. It says the characters are broken free, so I think rather than having one sort of area, they're going to be you know, a bit of everywhere, to be honest with you. And the live show last year is probably the best we saw, 100% best we saw at Chessington. The Thought Part 1 was very close second. They were amazing dance acts, but Chessington ones were a real cut above. So really looking forward to seeing them out and about. And of course Trick or Treat Wood over there is then joined by Rides in the Dark. So we have live performers, I wouldn't say show, we have live performers around the park. We have Creepy Caves Resurgence, and we have the Forgotten Woods. Forgotten Forest. Woods would have sounded better actually, bearing in mind Wildwoods over there, but you know, who am I to say? So we're going to walk around now and we're going to try and show you as much as we can of it. As I said, it's all sort of behind things. We'll have a quick look down here. So it'd be really interesting to see as well, with Christmas just around the corner, how they're going to work the Christmas event. Indeed, how you're going to be able to meet Father Christmas and go through here, I'm not 100% sure, but you can see the cobwebs are all set up. You can see pumpkins have come in already. Let's see if there's anything extra you can see down here. Not really any different, but you can certainly see lightings being set up, certain rigs are being set up. So it looks on the way. We'll go around the other side, see if we can get some more shots of that before heading for a construction update. For a construction update. You know, there's a lot planned for Chessington in 2021, and if they can, you know, end the year on a massive high in 2020, things are looking up for the park. So the advertising in the park has indeed switched to Chessington Halloween 2020. With the emphasis on the 2020, got some lovely logos there for the new attractions. The emphasis on the 2020, probably because they initially they didn't really say, but they initially implied that it would be cancelled. Now this is all blocked off behind here. We will get a quick look behind here. You know, apart from pumpkins and things going in, to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't say there's a lot going on in there. I'm imagining sound effects, smoke, various other bits and pieces are going to be kind of the key part of this. And they've got a month or so to put it together yet before anything happens. You've still got some Christmas stuff down there. I can see the reindeer. As you walk along here, again, not a lot seen. Where it's dual use, it's very confusing seeing Christmas trees and then it being dressed up as Halloween. I actually thought maybe the forest walkthrough would be where the old vampire dark forest walk was between Vampire and Blue Barnacle, but sadly it is going to be back here because that again was an amazing maze just down the bottom. If you never saw it, go back on the website, have a look at the reviews we did of that. Fantastic, fantastic. The hollow haunt down there was really, really good and kind of probably sparked the resurgence in creepy caves and the kind of want for more frights here. But there we have it. It's coming along, things are changing. Not a lot in creepy caves. Some activity over there, and of course with nothing happening in Wild Asia this year, there'll be no maze up there. So yeah, nothing to look at up there. The good thing is for Chessington, obviously they don't have big shipping containers out or anything like that, so they can do all their business really discreetly and really quietly. And it's a bit more of a surprise when you get here. But both of these attractions down this end, all located in one place, plus the Roman actors. If you haven't booked for Halloween yet, tickets for certainly Merlin annual pass holders are selling really quick, if not already sold out, so make sure you get in on the action. Back over at the Croc Drop, you can also see the piping as well going up. As I said, it's expected to be for the steam or mist or water sprays, which was in the original plans. But yeah, it's coming along really nicely. Still think we need to see a little bit of riding there before the end of the season, especially with the season extended, well, kind of extended, and Christmas events too. Massive amounts of the building has been kind of put together here, and you can really see sort of, you know, the size of the structure. And if the ride's on the inside now, the base on the inside, we're not going to see. I still think it will probably be lifted in at some point, but all the wall work's being done. I can't get over how flat it is compared to Ramesses. Work is progressing really quick. So many people on site. And you can't see it's all dug up around the back now, and indeed the fencing as well. Now you can't see it, but the old fencing is just down here, which was for the flying jumbos that went around the back. So most of that has now come off. Massive difference to the last time we were here. Can't wait to see this thing. You imagine this thing towering up in the sky here. You know, if they can get the rest of this area done as well, that's going to be something really special for Chessington next year. There we have it, Chessington World of Adventures update for you. Now then, as you can see, we've gone in to look at the Halloween preparation, which is only just less than a month away, You can't see a lot, but there are definitely things happening, undoubtedly things happening there, which is great to see. And we also wanted to check out the Croc Drop construction, and a lot has happened since we last been. It's been many weeks since we came to the park, so a lot has happened there. So on the way out there, what we thought we'd do was show you the monkey swinger. Last time we came to the park, the monkey swinger was in pieces, but that is now happily back open and flying through the skies. Also, you may have noticed as well, we took a shot of Nitrogenie. Now the whole signage has gone for Nitrogenie, the other signs have been turned around, and a walls sign has been stuck on the front. There's a massive sandstorm, massive dust storm coming there. We haven't seen Nitrogenie open all year. Now, I believe it was a third-party aspect, so I'm just wondering how or whether or not they're actually going to be doing any going forward, whether or not they've survived this pandemic. Who knows, but Nitrogenie has definitely been taken off the map now for Chessington in 2020. And Ben & Jerry's has been open, which is quite good for ice cream options. You know, for so late in the season, it's very rare to have blue skies. Very rare to have blue skies. We've had some lovely weather as we head into autumn. So yeah, Halloween coming along nicely, not as big as last year, but to be fair, you know, it was going to be cancelled, so the fact there's something is absolutely brilliant. And of course Croc Drop, which is coming along really nicely. Genuinely can't wait for that. Monkey swinger back open and Nitrogenie gone. Yeah, Chessington, the gate's closed. I think we go that way. Thank you for joining us today. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Nice, short, sweet, but just giving you an update, and we will see you next time.